Food connects us all to family, friends, culture, and traditions. I'm Brooke Burke, a CEO, a television host, but most importantly, I'm a mother of 4 who knows that meaningful meals can last a lifetime. Now, I'm a foodie, and I know that what happens in my kitchen keeps my family close. On Breaking Bread, some of Hollywood's best-loved celebrities take us into the kitchen to share the meals that bring meaning to their lives. And we'll walk down memory lane through the palate and stir up some of life's most flavorful memories. Today, we're going over to my girlfriend Ali Landry's house. She lives in a really cool neighborhood called Los Feliz. She's a devoted wife, a devoted mother. She was actually Miss USA, and she also did a series called Eve, which is where we met. And she is one of the most beautiful women inside and out that I have ever met. And she has a very sexy husband, Alejandro Monteverde, who is an incredible director. So we're gonna get into the kitchen, we're gonna have some fun. I'm really excited. These are not for us now. This is for your late night sweet tooth.
Oh, great, thanks.
But you know I wouldn't show up without tequila.
This is the best. Okay, let me just put this down real quick.
I love your peacock dress. It's so pretty. Oh, it's good to be here. This was a shot.
I made you come all the way to Los Feliz.
I'm happy to be here. Me too.
Thank you.
Let's catch up. You are a true foodie, and you're so passionate about your food. Have you always been that way? I mean, does that come from your roots?
I'm from Louisiana. I come from very big families. On my mom's side, there's 8 children. My dad's side, there's 10. Because you have such a big family, you live so close to one another, they would always cook enough for whomever stopped by.
So was one person cooking for the whole family?
I grew up with my grandmother living next door. So all my aunts would come and spend the entire day on Friday at my grandmother's house. I would so look forward to that because my cousins would come and my grandmother would cook like so much food.
Like what was she cooking?
She would do shrimp stews and crawfish étouffée.
Do you miss that kind of food?
I've taken all those recipes and now I make them for my family. And the memory that that brings me is groups of people, we're all together, everybody's enjoying themselves.
And were these recipes passed down through the family?
The recipe that I'm gonna make for you today, it's my grandmother's cookies, called tea gâteau sec, little dry cookie. My background is French and Spanish. I would sit down and watch, and as soon as that dough was made, I would beg her for the dough. And the other day, I was making these cookies with my children. And when I saw my little boy climb up on the counter and I'm like rolling the dough and he's grabbing the dough just like I did. It's like I saw myself in them as a child, like, you know, adore my grandmother and such beautiful memories. She was like connected to me.
But I want to learn how to make grandma's cookies.
Okay, let's make it. Oh my gosh, we need aprons. We're gonna get full of flour. Let's do it. So we are ready to make Mom Landry's tea gâteau sec cookies. First, here I am with my milk, soda, and vinegar. Here's the flour, the baking powder.
Can I just put this right in here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dump it in and just a quick little mix.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
oleo, which is basically parquet, like butter.
Oh.
Like we're going old school.
Oh, and Crisco. Crisco?
Now we're gonna add the butter, parquet.
Okay.
Mixing this.
Serious Crisco here.
Good job.
This was all done by hand, right?
I mean, I cheat and do the electric mixer, but we're gonna be eating a lot, so I'm giving you a workout. Let's just look at it like that, right?
And you're gonna pour that in.
Okay,
all right,
so we're
ready?
gonna slowly do this. That's okay, that's what happens in the kitchen. I'm gonna add you a little bit of milk, like really, really smooth.
Okay.
Should I help?
This is like a workout. Okay, go. Stuck in there.
Okay.
All right. We're not letting grandma down though, okay?
Now's like the taster. This is like
Raw dough.
my heaven.
How do you feel about the raw egg?
I don't even care.
Oh, that's good. That's like sugar cookie dough.
It's like sugar cookie dough.
That's good.
It's exactly what it is. Now I need a little bit of flour because we just don't want it to stick.
So talk to me about this. What is this little trick?
These are paint sticks. And this is the trick to get your perfect size cookie in the same consistency.
To get the
so
dough
I said,
to
you
be
know,
level? I've never seen anything like that.
Okay, so let me grab some of this. Okay. Little flour on here. Okay.
So you're gonna roll it out. This is a good trick.
This is a
So you're
great
getting
trick.
perfectly level dough.
Okay, so we're gonna cut our cookies.
Okay.
Okay, so Brooke, start grabbing them and let's put
And we're
them
gonna put
on.
them right here.
Mm-hmm.
Do we need a certain distance between these, or are they gonna?
They're
Can
gonna
we do 3 across?
Yeah.
Now, are we frosting these?
It's a special frosting that's gonna go on top, which we're about to do. Okay, let's put these in the oven. We're putting it at 350.
Okay.
The key is to make sure that they don't get too dark. We want them like a light tan.
Are we talking like 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Mom Landry did not give me a time, so we have to eye it.
Gosh,
So
okay.
now we're gonna move on to our frosting.
Okay. 1 pound box powdered sugar.
Got it.
Got it. 6 to 8 tablespoons of Hershey's cocoa.
Got it.
4 tablespoons of oleo.
That's our butter. You're gonna pour the milk in. We don't care if we make a mess.
You're gonna here.
Okay, this is it.
This is good. This looks
This is
actually
great.
really good.
When our cookies come out, we're gonna let them cool for about 15, 20 minutes. Then we're gonna ice them, and then the icing is gonna get hard. That was so easy.
Nice.
Like, you don't even have to buy it at the store.
How are they looking?
Oh, actually, they are perfect. So we'll
smell
let them
yummy, too.
cool here,
Okay.
and then we will frost them.
Okay.
Let's frost these.
Okay.
Not too thick.
Okay.
You know, you leave a little bit of the cookie showing on the edge. Because that's the thing, when you go in afterwards, it's the whole thing about finding the perfect one for you. Some people like a little more frosting, some people like a
Right.
little less.
She always do chocolate like this?
She would always do the chocolate frosting.
Is there any particular bit of advice that you can remember that she gave you that influenced you?
I think it was more what I saw. You know, just seeing how much her children loved her and adored her. I miss her so much.
How long ago did she pass?
20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. She really was the heart and soul of the family.
I mean, these are beautiful memories. And you are so blessed to have had such a rich, rich upbringing.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna put
So
these
special.
away. And let's get Alejandro here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Hi, honey. How are you?
How are you?
Mwah. Oh, I love your home.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
We baked cookies.
I know, I smell them
We've caught
myself.
up.
We've been cooking up a storm, so we need a drink. And you make the best
We
margaritas.
do.
What you need is mint, fresh lime, tequila, and a little bit of reminisce, and some fresh squeezed orange juice, and a little bit of the simple syrup.
So not agave, but simple syrup.
Yeah, actually with agave may be good, but it may overpower the margarita.
Okay.
But normally what I do for one margarita is a shot of each.
Pretty much shot of tequila, shot of lime, shot of orange juice.
Yeah, the Romania I always try to put maybe 3/4.
Okay.
Because that can also overpower.
The
Yeah, the
mint.
orange juice is just a little bit, just
Yeah,
a little
okay.
touch.
So we have a little bit of mint.
A little bit of mint.
Excellent.
First, the lime, first squeeze. That makes the whole difference. Then you do a little bit of the Grand Marnier.
Simple
Then
syrup.
this, because
Not too sweet for us. Excellent.
this you gotta be careful because you don't want it to taste like a orange
Margarita.
margarita. And then, of course, tequila. And I like to make it with reposado. The silver
Yeah.
is the least expensive. Reposado is they age it a little more than the silver.
Okay.
And añejo is the best tequila.
Gotcha.
Añejo. But
And then of course we have mezcal.
Yes.
this is what they say, that tequila, it's bad mezcal. So mezcal is more organic, more clean, more pure.
Really good. Very nice.
There is. And then put a little bit of mint.
Love it. Here's to friendship.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh.
Really good.
It really is.
The mint is excellent. A little bit of orange juice. Thank you so
there.
much. I love it. Should we mix up some food to enjoy these with? You make the best salsa.
It's very, very simple to make. There's not so much science to it. This one is a dish that comes from generation to generation.
The salsas.
The salsas and the dish. It's called huevos al albañil, which means eggs at the construction worker style. So the eggs will poach in the salsa.
And is this a dish that you had when you were little?
So my dad, he's the real chef.
Loves to cook.
My dad is from Guadalajara, Mexico, which is deeper Mexico. So he brings all those recipes from deep, deep Mexico.
And were you able to spend time with your father in the kitchen?
Yeah, so when I was growing up, I didn't care about the food until I went to college and I saw that cooking was a good way to meet, you know.
Girls!
So that, and I was like, hey, teach me how to cook. Started
You're a
learning
smart man.
all of the ins and outs of the kitchen. And he's a man of instinct. It's like, you take some tomatoes. I was like, how many? Just some. I'm like, how many? Well, you feel it.
Right.
So then I started cooking with him.
Do you remember the first dish that he cooked for you? That he prepared
It
for
was
you?
this dish.
Oh, it was? Oh, okay, let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
You know, I grew up always with 5 different types of salsas. So right now, today we're doing 3.
Okay.
So let's start with the green one, which is the quickest you can eat because it doesn't require to be cooked.
Okay.
And it's just raw. So
So can we just talk about these? This is a tomato,
tomatillo.
tomatillo.
Yes. We're gonna make the green salsa. You take all of these, you cut them in half, and then you put them in.
Okay.
Then jalapenos,
And those tend to be a little bit spicy.
a little bit spicy. Cut them in
Seeds
half.
and all. Awesome.
Yeah, seeds and all. So 5 or 4 jalapenos.
Okay.
You put tomatillos, 20 of this size, right?
Don't measure it, just feel it, right? Okay.
You go. Then this, which is
Cilantro.
the most important thing. Cut the stems.
Stems.
I love cilantro, so I put a whole one.
Okay.
So that's like a whole bunch.
How many
So-
cloves of garlic?
Garlic is really good for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and maybe put a little one. So you put a quarter of an onion, and then salt, tablespoon to start.
Tablespoon and a half.
Heaping tablespoon.
Then you ended up
Oh,
finishing
wow.
it with all of
Okay,
the.
a little more?
You blend them, then we can put the rest.
I mean, how healthy is this?
And we didn't chop for an
So-
hour. Beautiful. I can smell the jalapeno.
Here's our dippers.
We check it before we saw.
So fresh.
Woo! And spicy. It'll make your eyes water. It's good.
A trick, if you're just serving it
Okay.
as a salsa with chips, we also add avocado in it. So that'll smooth it up a little bit.
Amazing.
And take a little bit of the bite out of the spice.
Do you want to put avocado?
Sure.
Are you gonna blend the avocado in here?
For this one, we're gonna put the avocado in there,
Okay.
but I'm gonna use this one for cook, so
Okay.
I'll put this one right here. So then you put the salsa in
Okay.
here. We're gonna put the eggs, and they're gonna poach in there. If you ever eat a lot of spice and you want the spicy to go away, eat avocado. So you put that in there.
Just to tone it down a little bit. That's it, right?
That's it.
Okay.
Here.
Here. Then this will be not spicy at all.
So
A
good.
little easier.
Perfect.
And you can. This is like soup.
Oh my god.
So good.
Amazing.
Then this one, normally what you do is you will boil the tomatoes
Okay.
and then make the salsa. We're gonna do the exact same thing that we did with the green, but now with the red.
Ah,
Exactly.
okay.
Nothing different. You can just put a knife in there and just cut it.
We're gonna do a whole bunch of cilantro. Do it all.
Yes.
And then we need our 6 + 1 little garlic.
Then you garlic, and then you put
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
half of an onion.
Okay, I'm just gonna
You
cut it
put
so our
7?
blending is a little bit more gentle, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Red chilies. You're gonna put 7. That's
Okay.
perfect.
And do we need salt in here?
Lots of salt.
Are we ready for a little blending? Nice. Right? Be very scared. Hold on. It's like smoking.
Try and it's pretty good, no?
It's really good.
40% of Mexican dishes are made with this salsa. This is really
So good.
And Brooke made it.
We made it. I love it.
This salsa, it's a garlic with chili salsa. The garlic's gonna get
It's just very
crispy.
crunchy.
Any
Is this the red one with the crunchy
Yes.
garlic?
Yes.
Okay,
So
okay.
this salsa is like the salsa that goes on top of this salsa.
This is the salsa for the
This
salsa.
is the cherry on top.
You put a little bit of salt and pepper with
In
the
your
olive
olive
oil. It will kind of make the garlic and the red chilies really crunchy.
Okay.
Put your salt and pepper, then you put all the garlic in.
This is like serious
I
garlic.
know.
You have to continuously be moving it.
Okay. So you don't want to brown it. We're just
Yeah,
gonna
you wanna
cook it
brown
a
it.
little
Brown
bit.
it.
You just don't want to burn it.
Burn it.
You don't
So we're
wanna
gonna
burn
make
it,
it a
but-
little bit crispy.
Fine
Yes.
line between brown and burnt.
Exactly.
Big
'cause
difference in taste, too. I got it.
Sometimes for fear you don't brown them enough and then it's mushy. And sometimes you brown them too much and it's
It's
like burnt.
burnt. So we're gonna do this just for a few minutes.
Yeah, so when it starts getting a little bit more like the brownish,
Okay.
now it's getting a little bit of a
light
golden
brown.
feel. I think we're fine, right?
Okay, yeah.
You all agree?
Looks good to me, yeah.
Then you put these ones.
Are these very spicy?
These are very spicy.
And these are dried.
They're dry, but when you cook them, it kind of loses the spiciness. And then you start getting that beautiful color.
There it is.
Oh, it looks so good.
It smells so good.
It's getting
right?
there.
Then right now at this stage, you put the oregano. Oregano is the last thing because it's already dry and it will cook way quick. And this one is ready, and I don't think we burn it.
Good to know.
Okay, so I'll
All
take
right.
that bowl. and just make it pretty. Wow, that is some garlic right there.
All right. So this goes on top just to give
Wow.
it a kick.
Oh my God, perfect.
That's just to give it a kick.
Crunchy
This
garlic.
is like, and also smoky. It's not meant to eat with a chip.
But the
This
salsa
is more
for the
to like,
salsa.
yeah. So now we're going for the real deal.
Okay.
It's really good.
So now you're gonna boil it and put the eggs in there?
Yeah, so this, you see how it's getting a different type of green? Mm-hmm. This is where we're gonna cook the eggs in a minute. So then it goes from the green to like the more dark green. That's when it cooks and it completely changes the flavor. Yeah, so that's ready. Maybe you should try this one just to see how much it changed in flavor.
In flavor because of the heat.
Completely different. This is a salsa that you maybe eat more for cooking, but it changes.
Oh, completely
the flavor.
changed. That's so good though.
So here, this is the trick. You got to be off the way the eggs are not cooking. It's all about how you put the eggs. This is how you want it. You want the eggs to be perfectly together, to look like that.
Ah, because you have to keep them intact.
Because see, that's one.
Yeah.
Then you put the other next to it.
So it does not separate.
Yeah,
Okay.
that way they don't touch.
Good job!
All right. This is like an art right here.
Did it!
And then we do the same on the
And
green.
so, but they all have to be separated enough, right?
Yeah, make
This
sure
is
they don't
good?
touch each other and that the white doesn't go anywhere.
How's this looking?
So you can put one in there, one
Okay.
in there.
I have room for more. Love this. This is different than any dish I have seen. Like a pot of love right here.
So then you take a little bit of the salsa and
You're gonna cover it?
and cover it.
Very delicate, so you don't
Yeah.
cover
Now
them
the
up
eggs
without separating.
are all gone. And then you cover it.
Okay.
You leave them cooking for around 25 minutes. You put a small
Medium
fire,
flame?
maybe less than medium. And then for 20 minutes, it takes all the flavor of the salsa. And
Gorgeous.
cover it. This looks done. This is ready to be served. Here we are.
Here it comes. This is like too good to be true. Thank you.
Are you kidding me?
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you so
It's
much.
beautiful.
All right.
This is gorgeous.
you made it.
This looks like art.
It does.
How is it?
Oh my gosh, it's delicious.
You see, if you try the red one, it's not spicy at all, the red one.
Okay, so we have the egg here and
Put a
the
little
red
bit of the egg
sauce.
and a little black beans, and then top it up with this one.
A little bit of sour cream, a little bit of cheese.
You have to
Let me
do the
it right.
combo of everything.
This one on top of the taco.
I'm putting the avocado, a little sour cream, a little bit of the beans with the cotija, and then I'm gonna top it with the salsa on top of the salsa.
God bless your father.
This is really delicious. You did a great job.
It's always food that brings us together. It's the dinner party, it's the family barbecue,
Yeah.
it's when we sit down for lunch. It's hard to get everybody together. But I've seen you as husband and wife and with your family, and it's really, really beautiful to see such a deep, loving connection.
You know, I think we really appreciate and value the same things. I never knew before, but when I met him, like I knew. And I saw the possibility of what my life would be like with him. When we met, his parents only speak Spanish, right? So it was important to me to be able to communicate with them and show them that I'm trying to really learn their language. I decided to move to this magical town. It's called San Miguel de Allende in Mexico. I left everything for love, like I really did. So I moved there for a month.
By yourself?
My plan was to go by myself. I was going to rent a house. I was going to go to school every day for a month, and I was going to really learn the language. Well, his plan was a little different. He convinced his parents to come and be my roommates. So I didn't even really know them. I couldn't even speak
Which,
the language.
by the way, could have went one of two directions.
Really, really bad.
Just keep it
right?
real.
His parents come. We're living together. It was one of the most beautiful times in my life. His mom would take me in the morning and walk me to school. At 12 noon, his dad would meet me at the door, pick me up. Then we would go to the little lady that sold the mole. We would go to the other lady that sold the chiles. We would go back to the house. We would start cooking, and then we would have our siesta.
How beautiful that you embraced this. I mean,
It was really so
did
special.
you learn to speak Spanish?
I did. I mean, I can
Love it.
definitely get by. And at the end of that trip, he showed up and proposed. My last day of school, we ate at a restaurant that's called La Capilla. And then I look to the left and I see a mariachi band coming up the stairs. And I see one dressed completely in white. And I was like, oh, he he must be the lead singer. And his hat was down. I was like, oh, he's probably holding his hat down so he doesn't blow away in the wind. And then the hat pops up, and it's Alejandro.
Oh my gosh.
And then he goes down on the knee with the ring. And I mean, it was incredible.
Oh, that's so romantic. I love
Yeah.
it. What do you hope to teach your children?
I want them always to be grateful for everything. I want our children to want to be with us before their friends. I mean, that's how we feel about our own parents. Like, we love to be with our parents. I mean, that's the sort of relationship I want with my children. And I guess just sort of mimicking what our parents did for us, right?
Exactly. If I could be half of what my dad was to me, I think I would do a great job with my children.
You're great parents. I've seen
Yeah.
you in action.
Thank you.
What do you think family means?
For me, everything. When you die, you will realize that all you really have is family. If life in itself had a heart, that's what family is. It's
Oh,
the
that's
foundation
beautiful.
of, if you have children, your children is the pure and true legacy. You know, I always say, hey, you know, I'm making movies, and it's like, I'm gonna leave my legacy. You know, the truly legacy is your children, and if you do a great job with your children, then you're very successful. To be grateful, that's the most important thing. Happiness comes from trying to have and not appreciating what you have. To appreciate your family and to be grateful every second of your life, that's the core of happiness.
No,
And
I
there,
know,
but
right?
It's a gratitude.
It's a
Yeah.
gratitude.
Yeah,
That's what it
Absolutely.
has to be all about.
I love you guys.
Yeah,
Thank
like-
you for opening up your home.
Thank
Thank you.